The Giver by Lois Lowry. Chapter 1. It was almost December, and Jonas was beginning to feel frightened. No, wrong word, Jonas thought. Frightened meant that deep, sickening feeling of something terrible about to happen. Frightened was the way he had felt a year ago when an unidentified aircraft had flown over the community twice. He had been frightened then. But it had been nothing. Within minutes, the speakers had crackled again, and the voice, comforting now and less urgent, had explained that a pilot in training had made a wrong turn. Needless to say, he will be released, the voice said, followed by silence. For a citizen to be released from the community was a final decision and a terrible punishment. He had waited a long time for this special December. Now that it was almost upon him, he wasn't frightened, but he was eager, he decided. He was eager for it to come. And he was excited, certainly. All of the 11s were excited about the event that would be coming so soon. But there was a little shudder of nervousness when he thought about it, about what might happen. Apprehensive, Jonas decided. That's what I am. Who wants to be first tonight for feelings? Jonas's father asked at the conclusion of their evening meal. It was one of the rituals, the evening telling of feelings. I felt very angry this afternoon, Lily announced. My child care group was at the play area, and we had a visiting group of 7s, and they didn't obey the rules at all. Mother nodded. Do you think it's possible that their rules may be different, and so they simply don't know what your play area rules were? Lily shrugged and nodded. I suppose. I feel sorry for him, Jonas said. Even though I don't know him, I feel sorry for anyone who is in a place where he feels strange and stupid. How do you feel now, Lily? Father asked. Still angry? I guess not, Lily decided. I guess I feel a little sorry for him, and sorry I made a fist. She grinned. He listened politely, though not very attentively, while his father took his turn, describing a feeling of worry that he'd had that day at work, a concern about one of the new children who wasn't doing well. Jonas's father was a nurturer. He and the other nurturers were responsible for all the needs of every new child during its earliest life. It was a very important job, Jonas knew, but it wasn't one that interested him much. We have him in the extra care section, but the committee is beginning to talk about releasing him. There were only 2 occasions of release which were not punishment. Release of the elderly, which was a time of celebration for a life well and fully lived, and release of a new child, which always brought a sense of what could we have done. This was especially troubling for the nurturers, like Father, who felt they had failed somehow, but it happened very rarely. Maybe we could keep him, Lily suggested sweetly, trying to look innocent. The look was fake, Jonas knew. They all knew. Lily, Mother reminded her, smiling, you know the rules. 2 children, 1 male, 1 female to each family unit. It was written very clearly in the rules. Next, Mother, who held an important position at the Department of Justice, talked about her feelings. Today, a repeat offender had been brought before her, someone who had broken the rules before. feel frightened too for him, she confessed. You know that there's no third chance. The rules say that if he breaks a rule for a third time, he simply has to be released. Jonas sighed. This evening he almost would have preferred to keep his feelings hidden, but it was, of course, against the rules. I'm feeling apprehensive, he confessed. I know there's really nothing to worry about, Jonas explained, and that every adult has been through it. I know you have, Father, and you too, Mother, but it's the ceremony that I'm apprehensive about. It's almost December.